AI agents are the talk of the town, especially in 2025 and going into 2026. But are they really better than the automation tools that we've been using for years? Today we're going to be comparing AI agents versus traditional automation and show you exactly where each one shines with real-world examples. Hi there, my name is Sahil Bora and I work with non-technical founders to turn their ideas into real apps and business systems without them having to learn complicated tech. Now, I know how overwhelming all this can be because you hear about Zapier, Make, and all these new popular AI agents which are out there on the market today. And it's easy to think, which one should I even use? And that's what we're going to be figuring out today. So let's start off with the traditional automation tools. Let's think about the old school tools such as Zapier, Make, and IFTTT. Think of them as like an assembly line in a factory where you set up a rule where if this thing happens, you do this. So say for example, someone fills out a form on your website, their info goes into a spreadsheet and then they get a thank you email. It's clear, simple, and predictable. That's the strength with these old school automation tools. Once you set it up, it runs the same way every single time. But here's the catch. If one piece of the chain breaks, the whole thing stops. Change the form, change the spreadsheet, and then suddenly nothing works. Automation is brilliant for repetitive, structured tasks, but it struggles with anything that's not predictable. Now let's compare this to AI agents. Instead of an assembly line, think of them as your personal assistant. So you don't give them every single step of the way, you just give them the goal. Now let's compare this with AI agents. Instead of a traditional assembly line, think of the AI agent as your personal assistant. So you don't give them every step, you just give them the goal. For example, your goal could be to help you onboard new clients. So the agent doesn't just move around data. It might send a welcome email, schedule a kickoff call, create a shared folder, and even remind you to follow up next week with the new client. You see here, the big difference here is the flexibility, because the agents can handle the messy real-world stuff that traditional old-school automation cannot. So let me make this example crystal clear for you guys again with a side-by-side example. In regards to traditional automation, say if someone signs up on your say someone opts in on your website, the traditional old school automation just adds their email address to a spreadsheet and then sends them a welcome email, which is done, very useful and very predictable. Whereas with an AI agent, you have a new client that's joining your agency, the agent could send them a personalized welcome email, schedule a kickoff call in your calendar by looking at what's available in your calendar already, set up shared folders for files with the new client, and remind you to follow up with the new client the next week. Do you see the difference here? Automation is like a robot pressing one button over and over, and the agents are like a smart assistant who understands the bigger picture. So here's a head-to-head breakdown to see which one is better. Let's compare the two. So in regards to ease of setup, automation wins here because it's plug and play. Flexibility, AI agents win because they adapt to changes. Reliability, automation wins because it never improvises. Handling complex tasks, AI agents win especially when things don't follow a neat script every single time. So the truth is smart businesses use both automation for the boring stuff and AI agents for the bigger picture workflows. But overall, who was the winner here? I would say that the edge goes to AI agents because they're not just off the hype anymore. Businesses are using them to replace dozens of automations out there in businesses, but automations still matter because they're stable, predictable, and perfect for small, repeatable tasks. So the real winners are founders who know how to combine the two together. So here's the bottom line. Use automation for simple, repetitive work and use agents when you need flexibility and human-like decision making. If you're a non-technical founder, you don't need to figure this out all on your own. And this is where I come in because I offer done-for-you app development and AI agent development where I help you pick the right tools and actually set them up for your business. This way you can focus on the growth of your business and not let the tech run smoothly in the background. You can click on the link in the description below to book in a free call with me and let's get your idea or business system set up and running the smart way. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If this video has helped you out a lot, smash the like button down below. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you in the next video.